What is up, guys? We're back at it, and today we're on the hunt for our third diamond off of the new map, and it looks like it's going to be a blue sheep, if I can find it. So let's get into it. So for starters, he's already here, but this species is going to be an easy one to get diamonds of. If you guys are looking for diamonds, this is definitely the species to do it, because it took me a few seconds to find one, and people online have been saying forever. This is a pretty common species. I think that's him that's glitching out. Yep, there he is. Now, hopefully when we get up here, he's not glitching out on that rock anymore, because I definitely don't want to take that shot if he is. So we're going to do this crocodile hunter style, and we're going to crawl as close as we can get to see if we can get a better look before taking the shot. Jesus. Even the fours look huge. Yep, that's definitely unfortunate. Hopefully we can get him to come down, or one of them will stop glitching, and it should help the other one to get out of it. If not, we're just gonna sit on it a little bit, because sometimes they will glitch through that rock and then get right onto the water. So we'll see. And this again would be the third diamond we got off of Sundarpatan since starting new game. Where'd he go? Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Make sure we're zeroed right. He's at 80 to 100. And right there. Yes, sir. Oh, okay. So Sundarpatan has started to produce diamonds for us, guys. Once we cleared the map and were able to fast travel everywhere, like we had a lot more luck, especially once we got out of the south, because we were just getting waxed in the south by the tigers. But I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but let's say this guy's diamond. This will be like the third day in a row I've been on Sundarpatan and found diamonds. You got vital blood. Our guy's right over here. All right, man. Let's see it. You got to be diamond. Look at those horns. Definitely diamond. Show it to me. Yes, sir. All right, so that's 3 of the new species diamonds off of the map. This one's probably the easiest of the 3 that I've gotten so far. The other 2 being the woolly hair and the Tibetan fox. All right, we're going to do a little more hunting, but what a way to start this video off, right, guys? We already got us a diamond off the map. He's actually pretty good size, I would imagine. A 154 is where they go diamond. He's 10 points over. And an absolutely perfect shot, too. Because I didn't want to take that shot on the rocks, but once he came down, we had a pretty good opportunity. And the other one was kind of glitched, too, and I thought I was going to take him out first, but because this guy glitched through that rock, we had no problems. All right, let's fast travel. Like I said, guys, we're just going to run through here a little bit more, try to find some more need zones. But third diamond off of Sundarpatan, and that was after one of my first videos ever was me absolutely dogging Sundarpatan as a trash map. So I think maybe, I don't know, maybe the devs are giving me something. Maybe Sundarpatan is not as bad as I thought. I have no idea. But 3 diamonds in 3 hunts, 2 of them being pretty difficult ones. This one being one that a lot of people get diamonds of. But we could take them off the list too. And for you guys who don't know, for the people who are used to the channel, they will know. If you don't know, we are trying to get every species in diamond. And honestly, we're halfway there now. We're a little over halfway there. We are about halfway. We need one more great one species, and we'll have half the species in great one too. Because the ultimate goal is to have every species in diamond, every species in a great one that's available, obviously. and do it all on the channel so everyone can see it. The issue is going to be, at least now that the new map is out, keeping up, because there's so many variants and stuff, but keeping up with those variants, and by adding 2 more great ones, we probably need to do some more great one grinding. But that's going to be a story for another day, because right now we're out here on Sundarpatan where there are no great ones, so except Tar. And you know, part of me thought Tar was going to be a really easy great one until I found out they didn't drink. They definitely seem like an animal that should drink, but since they don't drink, it's going to be a chore for a great one, Tar. Probably even more so than when people were talking about like the foxes coming up. Foxes drink. And I think, I mean, the pheasant's going to be tough, but I think a lot of people are just going to shoot a bunch of pheasant on the ground with the 22 to really take a lot of that out of the way, because it shouldn't really affect the spawn rate if they're grounded. So people are just going to take the grounded penalty and just mow down a ton of pheasant. And they're probably going to do it on the new map because it's smaller. But that'll definitely take out. So all in all, I'd say Tar is probably the hardest great one, and probably will remain the hardest great one going forward, since we as a community will know there's already a strat for pheasants. And when it comes to the red fox, they also drink, and Tar don't drink, which makes it harder. But I don't know. I haven't really looked at a lot of Tar strategies, so I mean, maybe the community's already found a way to harvest Tar by the truckload and really nerf that grind too. So I'll have to look into that. But hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully they haven't. I kind of like certain things being hard at this game. Like, I don't want everyone who plays this game to have a great one, because that takes away a little bit of it, you know? It definitely does. To me, I have diamonds that are worth more to me than my great one. The great ones are just chores. You know, the great ones become log in every day and harvest maybe 1,000 kills, but all in all, daily, probably about 100 to 200 kills. 1,000 if you're like really going hard at it on like a weekend or something. But it takes the fun out of it. And when it spawns, for me, it's more like it's an exhale. I could be done with this BS, because this is really taking its toll on my time in the game. You know, somebody asked how many kills I had before I started a new game. It was, you know, around the 15,000 mark, and at least a solid, I don't know, 20% of that were fallow and red deer, and that strictly came from a great one grinds. So I think there are diamonds that matter more to me than great ones, because you can't do that type of stuff. One of which is the stubble quail. I have 2 of them, and both times, that was just, you got so pumped when you saw level 3. I will say, and I've heard other people say this too, I think certain people's games are maybe just the way they play the game, or maybe it's that initial spawn when they start a new map. I don't know. Certain people have way more luck with certain species than other people. And a lot of people struggle to get stubble quail. I have, you know, back to back, I got 2 diamond stubble quails, and I mean, I've seen another one in a multiplayer. I see them all the time when it comes to stubble quail. And honestly, I'd trade one of my diamond stubble quail for a collared peccary. Some people say they can't go out and hunt collared peccary without finding a diamond. So it's one of those really weird things that depends on your map. I think it depends on your hunting style, but I don't know. I do, and maybe that's why I should do multiplayer for this diamond challenge, I think. Because certain people are going to really go after other species, maybe even herd manage other species that I don't. And by hopping on their multiplayer, I may be able to take advantage of that. I don't know. It's something I've thought about, especially for like herd animals like peccary. I need one. The last pig species, the feral pig on New Zealand. I don't have one. It's the only one I have. Wild hogs, boar, warthogs. The only one I don't have is a feral pig from New Zealand or Australia. It doesn't matter. But I think if I hopped in multiplayer, people whose maps have a lot more luck with those species, I may get lucky and find one on their map. Because I have seen one the other day. I was doing a multiplayer with someone who's subscribed, a guy that's a friend of mine on PlayStation, and first thing I see is a feral pig, and I didn't feel right about taking his diamond when he invited me to his map, so I let him know. But yeah, one of the first animals I saw was the feral pig from this guy's map, and I've been hunting New Zealand. You guys see the video. I hunt New Zealand a lot, and the fact that I haven't found a feral pig there, and I don't even like hunting them, to be honest, because I've just had no luck. And then they're not as spaced as easily to hunt as, say, the fallow deer are. The fallow deer for me is, I thought I heard something. Did I hear something? Maybe it's been. So I'll tell you guys, I have to sit here and review this stuff a lot, but like because of the dogs, sometimes it's super annoying to. Like, I think I hear something in the background. I'm trying to make sure that it's not in the mic too, so I can avoid having to redo these videos. But I think it was on the game. I don't think it was the dogs. And in my studio, unfortunately, we have to keep both of them up here. So like, when one of them's being good, the other one's not. You know. But I don't believe that they're in the video. And if they are, then, I mean, it won't be the first time. Probably won't be the last time either, so. Let's see. Also, there's a side quest here, and I'd like a diamond nil guy, but there's a side quest here to take out, like, I think it's like 1,000 nil guy. So it reminds me of that, or not 1,000, but it's going to be like in the hundreds, 50 to 100. It reminds me of the Springbok challenge from Virunga. On that challenge, you welcome to Springbok City, kill 50 Springbok. Like, I don't really wanna. I don't want to sit there and hunt the same species all the way to 50. Although you kill the same species, especially killing the correct levels and the correct males to all the way to 50, you should be in pretty good shape for a diamond. Springbok is another one that we need a diamond of. But when I was looking for that albino one, I killed a ton of males, so I kind of like our odds. But yeah, guys, this is how I kind of like to clear maps too. Like, we're going to all the little outposts, we're going to all the lookout towers, we're going to all the monuments and landmarks. And in the meantime, scouting for need zones, scouting for animals. This is without doubt, to me, the strategy I like to use. Clearly, I mean, there are people who are way more efficient at this game than I am, guys. Way more efficient. But this is the strategy that has helped me find a lot of diamonds, so. And sometimes you have to, like, Hirschfelden could take several days to clear that map. The new map, since it's a mini map, you know, you guys saw all of that live. We cleared that whole map in about 3 hours. So, and you guys let me know in the comments section, what do you think of the new map? You know, for me, I predicted I was going to be, I think the community as a whole, they're either going to love or hate it. It's not one or the, it's one or the other. Some of the community are going to absolutely love that map because they're going to see it as the perfect Great One grinding map, right? Thank God it doesn't have anything besides pheasant and red fox on it. If it had fallow deer, oh, it would be the absolute gold mine for Great Ones, and people would eat it up. But because it doesn't, I still think there's going to be people that love it for the Great One value because it's small. And then I think there's going to be some people who aren't too happy with it because it's super small and they only added 2 new species. For me, my prediction was, at least in my opinion, it was going to be a map that I barely ever hunt, and it was going to be a meh map, And after running it the first time, I'm kind of inclined to say that for me, I don't know how often we're going to be on Saltzweissen Park, to be honest. I think Reventuli's better. I think if you strictly wanted ducks, then maybe it's the best map because it's so small. And when I was hunting the ducks in the north on Saltzweissen Park, I mean, they were all over the place, right? And of course, the one duck that goes diamond is a mallard. I think everyone who owns this game has a diamond mallard, so I wasn't super stoked. And then I obviously shanked a shot with the raccoon dog. But all in all, I would say that it's a okay map to me. I'm not super big on it. I don't think I'm ever going to be super big on it. But I mean, to each their own. There are maps that people really love that I hate. I know a lot of people are huge on Leighton Lakes. I'm indifferent. I'm not huge on Leighton Lakes at all. I know a lot of people hate Parquet and things like that. I think they're definitely better than Leighton Lakes. One time a dude told me he thought New England was overhated. I couldn't disagree more. I think New England is absolutely properly hated. That map sucks, guys. It absolutely sucks. Right there with Hirschfelden. Okay, we're about to start wrapping this up. At this point, we're just kind of just taking these markers, and I'm just sitting here talking. Let's head up here real quick. I think Saltzweissen Park may be the best chance I have to get a diamond pheasant. But to me, I know a lot of people say that it was easier at Rancho. I've had way more luck with pheasant on Quattro because they're always in those like super open fields. So that's where I've done a lot of my pheasant hunting. Granted, I haven't killed a diamond, so not sure anyone should be listening to my strat, but that is where I have had the most success hunting pheasant. Because on Rancho, they kind of can get in those canopies and stuff, and they're kind of hard to hunt. Same on Saltzweissen. So I'll probably just stick with Rancho. And I didn't think about this. Did we get a population reset on the maps? And if we did we get a population reset just on the red fox and pheasant species? Or did we get a full population reset on the maps where there's red fox and pheasant? You guys let me know. I haven't seen that. I kind of hope we didn't, as I'm stuck. Kind of hope we didn't get a full-fledged reset. But also, the place I'm doing my Great One grind right now is Tay. And it'd be weird if they reset Tay. Oh, come on. Okay. I keep getting stuck on these dang trees, man. Hopefully they didn't reset it, but you guys let me know if you're aware of that. Then it may change a lot of our hunting strategies. But I think we're about to wrap it here, guys. We did get our diamond blue sheep, so that's the third off Sundarpatan. But until next time, guys, I've been Prince Pyramid, And everyone listening, you guys have a good one.